Well, our guest here this morning is a rising star in the world of Irish athletics with 6 national record titles under her belt, and having just turned pro, she's got her eyes now firmly set on the World Championships in Budapest later on this year, as well as, fingers crossed, the Olympics in Paris 2024. That is an intro and a half for Rhasidat Adeleke. Good morning to you.
Morning, how are you?
How are you getting on?
I'm good.
You're good.
Yeah.
You're welcome home first.
Yeah.
Great to have you back.
Happy to be back. It's been a while.
Now, you've just turned pro. Tell us about your decision to turn pro.
Just considering that the Olympics are next year, it would just make a lot of sense to be like on a pro cycle, kind of being able to kind of pick my races and just adjust my season to be able to peak for just the Olympics instead of having to do like a whole lot of indoor races and a whole lot of outdoor races. It just made more sense. You have 2 pro races already under your belt. You took part there recently in the Diamond League in Monaco. How did that go for you? It was a really good experience. It was a great way to get my legs moving again. I haven't raced since over a month ago, since NCAA. So it was a really good experience, and it was good to kind of get that, whole pro vibe going. So it was.
Yeah, what's it like? Because you've literally stepped from the amateur world now into the pro world, and you compete on a whole different level.
Yeah, it didn't really, honestly, I feel like I've seen a lot of the competitors I compete against, like at Worlds and at European, so it didn't feel like so much of a shock. But I guess now understanding the quick turnabout between races, having to travel a lot, and just trying to get used to that, that was probably the biggest challenge. You've
just left the University of Texas. It's been very good to you, the Longhorns. 3 years, you had your scholarship there. Tell us about your journey over there.
It was amazing. I absolutely love Texas. I really couldn't have thought of any other school that would be able to compare. So I started there in 2021 in January, and each year I just continued to progress. We have a really good, team dynamic there. It's kind of like a little mini family because we have so many international students as well. So everyone kind of comes from everywhere, and yeah, it's an amazing experience. Being over there, and even with school, social life, just living in Austin in general, it's just an amazing experience.
Good buzz. And of course from there you set the national record, a new national record, 49.20. Incredible.
Yeah, it was really amazing to be able to do that in front of a home crowd at NCAA's. When it matters most, I was able to produce, so that was also really amazing.
And you had success in the relay team as well, the 4x100.
Yeah, the 4x1, we also broke the collegiate record in the heats as well.
You grew up in Tallaght, and of course that's where you started your running in Tallaght with that club. And we spent a morning down there with Mum and all the gang, 80. Fantastic.
Yeah. No, Tallaght have been so supportive. When I first started athletics when I was about 12, that was where I started everything, and they really supported me all the way up to left. So it was just being able to have them back me till now was just amazing.
And do you get home much to visit the athletics club in Tallaght?
Whenever I do come home, for Christmas or during the summer, I'm always taking a trip down there. So yeah.
And obviously been abroad for a couple of years. Have you missed family life?
Yeah, my mum calls me every 5 seconds, so.
You're like, get off the phone, Mum.
I feel like she's in Texas with me, honestly. So no, but I do miss my family. I miss my friends. As soon as I get back, I'm just so excited to see everyone, and just trying to organize. Okay, let's get food here with this person. Let's go to the cinema with this person. Just trying to see everyone again.
And you're going to be competing, in fact, coming up this weekend. The National Track and Field Championships are kicking off.
Yeah, we have nationals this weekend. I'm really excited to be able to compete in front of the home crowd and just kind of see everyone and just kind of be back home on home turf. So that would be really exciting. What
do you do then to relax? What's Rhasidat like off the track?
I'm a very kind of a social butterfly as well, so I like hanging out with my friends. The team will often have barbecues and cookouts and stuff, just for us to kind of get together. So I like doing stuff like that as well.
In terms of fashion as well, I follow you on your Instagram. You're quite a stylish girl as well. You've got a vibe going.
Mm-hmm. No, yeah, I love anything fashion, anything beauty. I just incorporating that into my track as well, because at the end of the day, I'm more than just an athlete, so I like to kind of showcase those type of different sides and my other interests.
Yeah, which is great. Speaking of running, the World Championships are on in Budapest in August. Extra pressure now, the fact you've turned pro?
Not really, to be honest. At the same time, I always put pressure on myself, so it's gonna stay the same regardless if I'm pro or I'm collegiate, because I want the best for myself and I want to perform. So it's probably gonna pretty much stay the same. Just I have like really high expectations of myself and just probably keep those the same.
And like Irish women in athletics are having a moment at the moment. We're talking Sophia Sullivan, Sarah Lavin, Ciara Megan, to name just a few, setting the standard on the track. Incredible athletes.
No, absolutely. Like, I feel like they all deserve the recognition, honestly, because like they've been competing so well, and to be able to be competing at such a high level, when it comes to like Diamond Leagues and the global race and like the under 22 European Championships, like it's amazing to see so many people succeeding in an Irish fest. Because like, you know, usually people be like, oh, Ireland, you're here to participate, but like no, like a lot of people are winning medals. People are winning, so it's amazing to see that being showcased.
And speaking of medals, then Paris Olympics 2024, the countdown is on.
Yeah, the countdown is on, and I'm just really looking forward to being able to go out there, and with all the support that I have, with Allianz, my family, my friends, and just being able to kind of have so many people backing me on the way there is probably the most important thing, to be able to succeed at that level.
Was she there for gold?
Hopefully.
Got a nice ring. And remember, when you do get gold, this is where it all started in our game. Right?
Absolutely.
You come back and talk to us.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right. Thank you so much for joining us here this morning, and best of luck in the future.
Thank you.